Today we're playing Borderlands 4 and with the RTX 2070. And we're playing at 1080p at the lowest settings. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 35 FPS here. I can't say I'm surprised. This game runs like garbage on most systems. And on the aging 2070, it's sitting at 30 FPS up to 40 with the current settings. And the sad thing is, the lowest settings in this game looks awful. It's worse than Borderlands 3. I will try to get 60 with DLSS, and I'll try to get 30 at a higher preset as well. Because on consoles, you get a 30 FPS mode and a 60 FPS mode. And from what I've heard, the 60 FPS mode isn't stable. It can fall down to like 40 and 50 as you keep playing. So yeah, this one is running at 30 with no upscaling. It looks awful and plays pretty poorly as well. Let's pause it, try DLSS, and see how far we go with that. Alright guys, with DLSS, we're sitting at 40 to 50. A decent FPS bump. The graphics are still bad, so for me personally, this one is a skip. It just looks like it looks soft, and the graphics to begin with weren't that good. It kind of looks like a water painting. That's what the game looks like a water painting. If you go up here, up in the snow area, the FPS is higher. So yeah, we're sitting at what, like 40 to 50 up here. I would imagine you're going to be sitting at the mid 50s up in the snowy area. Still though, it isn't consistent and it looks bad. So I think for most of you, this isn't going to cut it. But for the fun of it, let's push DLSS further and see if a stable 60 is actually doable. And using max DLSS, we're sitting at 60 FPS up to 75. I mean, the graphics look... yeah, you guys can see it. It looks just atrocious. It kind of looks like Borderlands 2 on the PS Vita. That's what it looks like to me. It's just the black outlines are so aggressive and so dark. You can't even see the actual art. But it does feel pretty good. It's very smooth and responsive. So the game is playable at 60 if you can handle the awful graphics. I mean, even now, it does fall down below 60. It fell as low as 54. Amazing. Incredible stuff. Let's kill these guys and then we can back out and try the 30 FPS mode. I'm going to go for... I think we'll start it off slow. So we'll try the medium settings first. If that's playable at 30, then we'll go up to high. So many rats out here, man. Okay, let's pause it and see how we go there. Loading back in at the medium settings. I've kept the DLSS active because on the 4060, I think I lost around 10 FPS from low to medium. So yeah, if we had 30 FPS before at the low settings, it's going to fall down to 20 and lower maybe at the medium settings. Right, here we are. This game looks way better now. It kind of looks amazing coming from like the low settings with max DLSS. It looks far more clear and looks quite nice. Oh, the GPU fans are going crazy though. The fans are so loud. Our temperatures are at 76. It's up there, but it's not too bad. And the CPU is at 50% in usage, up to 65 and 70C. And also another thing, this game is very CPU intensive. So if you have a 2070, you most likely have an older CPU as well. So I'm not sure how well it will run at 60 FPS with an older CPU. So keep that in mind. I think for this GPU, I would pick 30 FPS. It's playable on a controller. But, I mean, ideally, I want to get 60, right? So it's playable at 30. But for most of you, I think this game's a skip altogether. It just runs really bad. So yeah, 40 FPS on this one. It looks pretty good. It's an upgrade from before. But a controller is a must because the aiming feels awful at 40. Okay, down here into the mid 30s. Yeah, there we go. It's the mid 30s up into the mid 40s. Well, since we can get 30 FPS just fine, let's go up to the high settings and see how we go there. And the high settings, we are sitting at 30 FPS with DLSS active. So this will fall down into the 20s in those heavier scenes. Yeah, 30 FPS here, and for sure it will fall down into the mid 20s. It does look nice. I will say it does look nice, but I think it's a bit much for this card. I do think the medium settings is a sweet spot, and to be fair, I think that's the case for most of the GPUs out there. Like even on my 3080, I chose the medium settings. It just runs way smoother than the, I guess, high or the very high preset. And the 4060, the same thing. It's just not worth it going up to the high or the very high preset. He got sent. He got absolutely sent. Yeah, mid-20s here, guys. So yeah, there we have it, guys. That is Borderlands 4 and then the RTX 2070. The game is playable. It does look nice, but I would use a controller and a 30 FPS lock. You can get 60, but it looks awful. So, and yeah, even then, it isn't a stable 60. It can fall down into the mid-50s in those heavier scenes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there.